About right here. Ways to go. We got about 10 loads in that bin. I think it holds about 36. Just got back from therapy. You can see there's tons of, well, bad day to be a skunk, looks like. There's tons of semis running. There's trucks going back and forth. Everybody's in the harvest mood and they're getting going. We got 80 acres of corn done yesterday, which was awesome because we started around 1:30 because we were drilling that grass seed before that. So it was a successful day yesterday. Don't think we really had any breakdowns on the corn side of it. We did drilling. Welcome to October. We're gonna take some corn out. I don't remember if I mentioned in the last video, but this field was Dad's first piece he ever bought. Guess what age he was? Put in the comments below what age you thought he was when he bought his first piece of land. You'd probably be surprised. How about this? First person to get it right will get a $100 gift card to Area. That'll be fun. So just comment below. What age? Also, you gotta add your email so I can email you right away. Don't email me, for the love of everything that's holy. You get it right, I'll get a hold of you. Let's come buy some corn. I guess he wants to dump. So this is about what we do all day. We go over there to the combine, we grab the corn, and then we bring it over here and dump the corn. It's pretty exciting, to be honest. If you saw our wet corn videos, wet corn really makes you excited and appreciative of dry corn because you don't have to crack and pack each half load. This is living a dream right here. You just dump it and then you're on to the next load. Woo-wee. Some gold right there. Oh, look at that! Be more excited if it was bush light. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of RFD TV. They're kind of a big rural TV station, I think out of Tennessee. I should probably know that, but anyway, they made the mistake of allowing me to take over their Instagram today, so we're gonna see if we can't get somebody in trouble, or maybe keep myself out of trouble. That's probably what I should try to do. He's going fast, a whole 4.8. That don't look good. What the heck? So can you see the distance between the bottom of the trailer and the top of the tires there? It's like, I don't know, probably about 8 inches. Well, in that trailer, it's about 0 inches. The air's dumped in the back, and that's not good. I should call Jeff. Hey, did you read my text? Huh? What's that?
Yeah, I got it on the bill side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your dad must have did it.
Oh, come on, Brian. What are you doing? It's not good for it because the air is the suspension, and so when you hit a bump, it's just hard stuff smacking. It ain't good. I'm just glad I noticed it so we didn't have a whole day of it just smacking. It's not good for the trailer. Then we gotta trade it in. And then the new owner gets mad because the trailer's messed up. It's just a whole ordeal. I'm just kidding. That's not how we do things around here. Don't you just love a happy ending? Get done filling, right into dumping. There's a scale on that tractor. There's a load cell on either tire, and then one up front by the hitch. So it knows how much is in there, how much is going out. So we can fill these to what they're supposed to be. That way we're road legal. It's also nice for our own record keeping, putting how much we need in that semi and then dumping it in the grain bin so we know how much is in there. Yep, somebody is on fire. I think that might be Christopher's down there with that red combine. That sucks. Nabbit, then another truck went, fire truck. We got a neighbor that's got a fire. We think it might be, just by the location, I think it might be the neighbors that helped us with our grass fire this summer. Dad's gonna call him, which he's gonna be frantic if he's got a fire. And we do have a tillage machine that'll chuck some dirt hooked up so we could run over there and help a little bit, but we don't have a water truck or anything. That sucks a lot. You probably can't even see it. It looks like the fire's a little bit smaller now. If we can't help, we'll be tearing off with that pickup and trying to till down some stuff, make a little barrier around that fire. I wasn't saying red combines burn. I can see that they're running they got a red and a green. It looks like they're red combines over there, kind of by where the fire is. So, you know, it could be their grain cart, who knows?
Combine or anybody would like you to go over there and just disc around the border on the outside, and so you better take off with the pickup and go do that.
Okay.
He said his crop isn't in danger at this point, but yeah.
Okay, is it just right west of Greg's there?
West of Greg's where they were working, yep.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we called so we can help a little bit. That's what it's all about, guys, farming. Neighbors helping neighbors. Hopefully my tire isn't low on that 9230. I'm just going the speed limit on the highway, driving safely to the fire. Yikes, you guys see that smoke? Tire's low, but it'll do. Big old water truck just tore by. A little breezy today too, so that doesn't help. I think we're gonna be a little late to the party, which is a good thing. It looks like the smoke is getting a lot smaller. They're handling it. Woo-wee. All right, shake and bake time. Couple more fire trucks, couple sheriffs. Looks like a police car driving backwards at 30 miles an hour. That looks safe, but it looks like we got it covered. Yikes. We got a nice buffer zone right here. Dirt all tore up. Glad we had the Samurai. The just straight Super Coulter wouldn't have worked enough dirt up to stop a fire. It's a little nasty back in there. Quite the turnout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire trucks, a farmer water truck. They could see some smoke. They took the head off. They could see some smoke coming out of the feeder house, and there was some charred corn in there. Not sure what started the actual fire or what the issue was. They're getting it under control, shooting a bunch of water in there. Hopefully they don't keep having a problem with that. We worked some big dirt up though. That fire ain't gonna keep going. A lot of good neighbors. There was like 15 people standing over there. That was awesome. Got Dad some lunch from the county fair. He's so lucky, I tell you what. So in the last 2 days, we got about half this field done now. Got mile-long passes over there. We got half-mile-long passes right here. And then it turns into 3/4 mile over there. A lot of corn, a lot of corn. Not as much as we'd like, but it's still quite a bit of corn. You ordered the fish meal, right?
Up and going again, or they have?
They're tearing apart the feeder house.
Oh,
They're just looking in there. I don't know. There was smoke coming out, some charred corn
we
falling
had
out.
that last year when that shaft slid on this.
But it was like in the feeder house.
Oh,
So,
fish meal.
well, that was my joke. I was gonna come up here because I know you love fish.
Oh,
Is that you get the fish meal, and you'd look at me and be like, "I don't want no fish."
I don't want no fish.
But he's on the phone. Who would have guessed?
With my sister. But it sounds like something weird going on up by Woonsocket. There's been a guy missing for 1.5 years, and they got cadaver dogs out there sniffing round bales. They're going to peel them apart. I think they might know something. So I don't know. I hope there was no foul play involved.
I guess we're living in strange, eventful country out here.
Don't seem to get better, but I do like being out where we're at. We're away from a lot of that.
So this is what I was talking about earlier. You can see there's a space right here, and that's because the airbags for the suspension, which are back in there, sitting inside of those tires there. And right here you can see we got a little switch that says dump and fill. When you're unloading, all that weight leaves the trailer, so that really stands up tall. So sometimes it's good for the airbags to dump the air a little bit so it's not real tall and all that pressure in there. But if you forget to turn it back on, then it settles down and it bottoms out and things start banging. It was pretty obvious for me to see that this was sitting basically right on top of the tires, which ain't good. These are the airbags, so all the air was out of those, and that was just sitting down at the bottom. No suspension equals not goodly. Jeepers, Jeff's return time is impeccable. Also helps the yield ain't amazing. It's like a tractor corn maze. There's some green in there. This is where I shot my buck out of last year. Ran out of these. Ran out of the trees through this slough, and then I just happened to run right out in front of my bullets. I don't know what he's doing. I guess Dad just wanted to mix in some of that green stuff. Look at that, it's short green and down in a low spot. We left a couple of those strips from yesterday. I guess he just wanted to get them done before we get a mile away on the other side of this field. 3 o'clock. At this point, you're like, well, I've seen a lot of corn today, and I'm gonna see a lot more corn later today. And then you go home and you dream about corn, and then you wake up and you harvest corn. And I see another fire over there. What the heck? Jeff's getting sleepy. I'm right there with you, Uncle. I'm right there with you. The odds you saw this video are pretty slim, but this is the field and the exact spot I was unloading when my camera went through the grain cart and into the semi. We didn't see it for a couple hours, and Jeff ended up saving it at the elevator when he was dumping beans. I guess another reason why Dad came over to this side to finish that is he took a swipe of a different hybrid down there, and it was about 16%, so that wouldn't keep the best. 16% moisture, that wouldn't be the best to put in the bin. We might be done here. He's gonna take another swipe at it, see what it's like, and if that moisture doesn't come down, then we're gonna find something else to do, either see if some beans are ready, or Dad was talking about potentially baling some corn stalks. That fire's turning black. That is not good. Not really sure who that would be down there. Look at that corn. Got torched. Kind of up on a hill. Yeah, I can see some gravel, kind of gravelly looking soil there. Gonna scoot all the way to the other side. This stuff looks pretty dry and poor and kind of sad to look at. I'll be happy once it's all gone, so I don't gotta look at it anymore. All this stuff broke off at the top and just unhealthy. Didn't have what it needed, which was rain. Actually, let's hop out and look. Little spindly old sucker. Usually it'd about be this high. That ain't very good. That is not very good. But hey, it's something. I'm sure there's some people not getting the combine out this year, and that sucks. Man, I hope I left some snacks in here. Nope. I heard once from an old timer, he said you can tell a lot about the size of your cob by the size of your feet. No, that doesn't make sense. One truck on the one side of the field, and basically wait for Jeff to get back. We better sort that out. I'm sure Dad's sitting down there in the middle of the field full. Yeah, it's not a good situation. I think I'm fired. Never in all my years. I guess I'm to blame on that one. I needed that. Woke me up a little. I better tell Jeff to bring a scoop shovel back. Eating lunch at 10:30 is really starting to get to me. We got 25,000 pounds. That'll fill that truck, and we're headed home. I think we got quite a few acres done today. I feel like we got dang near 120 acres done. Took a couple miles off that good old transmission. I need some formal education on that thing. After harvest, what we got going on is weaning, keeping everything healthy, getting cows home, and as you guys know if you've been around, February is these girls' due dates. Most of them are in that first cycle, so early February it's gonna get busy. How many acres did we do today?
110.
110. That's why it felt like it went on and on.
It's early yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and fill it with fuel and grease combine now.
Jeez, these young guys, they just keep going.
Well, it's harvest time, man.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. Have a good one.
I do. I appreciate it. Thank you. I like the comments when they say I like the Brian. It makes me feel good.
All right, now don't forget that one jerk behind that tire, you know? Yeah.
Hold the camera in one hand, ice cream in the other, and tell me to grease.